Lunchtime for these old girlies. Not a lot of room in there, but it just fits. It's the first year having cattle in these barns. This was an old dairy farm before. Dad bought it and did a little work here and there and got cattle in it now. This is not regenerative farming, this is conventional farming, but we are using what we got. Beef prices are pretty high right now, so you can afford to feed them a bit. Plus all the poop and bedding will be spread out on the land, so that's a little regenerative. But yeah, they're eating some sorghum that was chopped back in the fall. Had a couple ag bags put out here. Got one of them fed up and working on the other one. And that was bought off a neighbor here close. But yep, different kind of farming than what we're used to. Cattle on pasture, grazing. But when you got barns like this, it's hard to see them just sit empty and not being used. And we are pretty wet, as you can see. Probably need to put some more rock down here and there. But yep. I think before, when this was a dairy, there was probably 150 or 200 milk cows in here, roughly. Here's the boss man, my brother, Ryan. What we got going on here, Ryan?
Just some hobby farming.
Hobby farming?
Yeah.
This doesn't look very regenerative.
It's very regenerative. You feed them, but you know, it's just a...
Yeah, we're not selling this beef as grass finished, that's for sure. Yeah. So is there anything regenerative about this style of farming, Ryan?
You got, out there's probably 4 foot of poop.
Yeah.
And these cattle are eating sorghum. And we didn't have the chopper the best dialed in. You know, you want to be, I know people are real particular about cracking that sorghum seed. Which there are some that crack, but as you can see that right there, it's not cracked. So that's just gonna run right through one. Well, then you go, so then that's all in that poop. Well, then you go spread on your field. That's going to attract some birds. And I'll tell you what, birds shit too. So then you're getting the birds on your land. So some people might look at that sorghum seed and say, oh, you're wasting. Not necessarily. Because what if 1,000 starlings come on your ground that came over that were just eating on the neighbor's ground? Well, they're transporting their shit from the neighbors over to your place.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you wanna try and find ways.
Stuff's about to spill over. You gotta clean it out in spring.
Oh yeah. We need to run a 2x6 out. We'll eventually get to run a 2x6 out. I'll get the brother-in-law to do that.
Nothing's in there now. There was some in there before, but some got sold.
That's just bed pack. Extra room. Can't hurt them.
Nope.
They're in jail.
But how much time does this take, a day or a week?
If you wanted a very particular,
to load up the feed, mix it.
I put probably 30 minutes a day, but you could take an hour a day to cleaning your equipment, taking better care of your equipment, taking better care of your place, cleaning up. But it's easy compared to moving fences. It's easy.
Yeah, but moving fences don't take that much time either.
When moving fences, you ain't gotta walk through all this shit.
There's pros and cons.
Well, it's not a right or wrong, it's just what works for you.
Yeah, and if it's profitable, do it.